Our today's topic is what is an extraordinary life? That's a big word, but if I can change that, is beyond ordinary. It's extraordinary life. Extraordinary life is a touch lives, inspires, and leaves the world better place. How about you? Are you living a beyond ordinary life? Are you? Anybody here? Extraordinary living doesn't happen by accident. You have to work on it. Today, we're going to talk about that. Okay. Roger Bannister. Have you ever heard about the Roger Bannister? Before 1954, it's 1.6 kilometers, 1 mile run within 4 minutes. People said that's impossible. If you run less than 4 minutes, your heart's gonna blow, you're gonna get damaged, you will die. That was the belief before 1954. But there was a young Oxford medical student. He broke the record by one second. It's extraordinary, but beyond ordinary. But funny thing is, after he broke that 4-minute barrier, there's a 1,400 athletes that they made it. And there was a 16 years old kid. He made it too. What changed? Look at Roger Bannister's shoes. His spiky shoes, people still wear. He's wearing shorts, t-shirts. How about now? Do they have different things they have? What made change people? People saw that Roger Bannister, he can do it, and they believe they can do it. We got 9 different Imperial Masters, right? They're making about the 65 lakhs per month. And when they become Imperial Master, they get the 6 crores and 6 lakhs every month. They get luxury cars, office, personal assistant, a driver, and 4 people can go to 10 nights and 11 days vacation. Is that extraordinary life? It is, right? I'm going to talk about only financial. We can talk about our spiritual, mental, physical, but today I want to focus on the financial first, and we can go on and on. But these 9 people, they're living the extraordinary lives. They're touching people's lives, they're changing people's lives, and they're changing the world. You might saw the Mr. Hangil Park, send the 2 big medical bus to Cambodia. They're changing people's lives in Cambodia, and they will open up the medical school in Cambodia too. Are you living an extraordinary life? Can I hear anybody? Anybody? Can you unmute all mics if I can hear you guys?
No.
No?
I'm living on the ordinary life.
How come you haven't done well up until now? Tell me why. You can talk about in the world, or you can talk about the Atomy. Before we start the Atomy in India, people talk about when it's going to be open, when it's going to be open, when it's going to be open. When it opens, and then they said few products, few products, a few products. And they talk about we don't have cosmetics, cosmetics, cosmetics. And the letter of cosmetics are now talk about no hemohim, hemohim, hemohim. Can I hear anybody? Any complaints and blames? Can I hear?
Yes.
Any complaints of trainings, delivery issues? We have a huge delivery issues in Atomy. That's a problem, right? I cannot do my business because of a delivery. Is that correct? I cannot do my business because of government. They are so strict. They are fill up the blanks. Tax is a problem, and prices are obviously. Nowadays, you go to the market with 1,000 rupees. I don't think we can get much. Weather is bad, too hot, too cold. That's why I'm not successful. My life is not beyond ordinary. Traffic issues in the big cities. Oh, I got a crappy cars, not a good cars. The manufacturers are taking all the money. And companies, Atomy, oh wow, this Atomy is making money. They're sending up the short expire date products. Atomy policies, is there a problem? Training programs, they don't have to really do person to person. Sometimes we blame about the negative relatives, don't we? Sometimes we blame about the neighbors. The cranky neighbors, they don't loan you money, they're bad, right? Economy is bad, the community is bad, church is bad, COVID situation is bad, less products, sponsors are not responding, my downlines are all dead. Any other comments? Let me look at the chat line. Hello. Any other comments? Why you are not successful? You can blame your husband too. He's not supporting you. Anybody? No? When we talk about all these blaming, we blame these things, but you ain't in it. You know what I'm saying? We talk about the blame of the weather, we blame the government, we blame the taxes, but are we blaming yourself? This I got it from the YouTube channel. If there's a link below, you can look at it. Here's a big challenge of your life. You can have more than you got because you can become more than you are. Let me repeat one more time. You can have more than you got because you can become more than you are. The other side of the coin reads, unless you change how you are, you will always have what you got. Mr. Ron said, I have found in my experience that the income does not far exceed personal development. What it says like this, if you don't change, in next 5 years, it's gonna be same as last 5 years. But if you change, next 5 years is gonna be extraordinary life you will live. Incredible success is something you attract, not something you pursue. We're trying to chase the money. Well, love of money is a sin, right? But success is looking for a good place to stay instead of going after you. So work on yourself. The truth happiness is not contained what you get. Happiness is contained what you become. That's something that touched my heart. Let me read it again. The true happiness is not contained what you get. When you get the car, you might be happy for maybe a couple of months. When you have a new house, you might be happy for 6 months. You have a new cell phone, you might be happy for maybe a week or two. But happiness is contained what you become. Thus, the major key to your better future is you. For things to change for you, you've got to change. You can change the seasons. We're talking about the seasons as a life or business. You can change the winter, you can change the summer, you can change spring, but you can change yourself, and that's how life gets better for you. Not by chance, but by change. Winters. In the winter time, difficulty economically, socially, personal winters. That's winters we signify as disappointments. It's a disappointment comes. It's every single of us, each one of us, we face disappointments. Since our childhood, if we didn't get the gifts what we wanted, we get disappointed. Those are normal. or the economic situations or the any difficulties. That's a part of life. The question is, how do you handle it? How do you handle the coming winters and the disappointments and the downtimes well? You can get rid of the January by tearing off the calendar, but here's what you can do. You can get stronger, you can get wiser, and you can get better. The winters and disappointments won't change, but you can. Let me show you in here. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge. Wish for more wisdom. Not what happens determines the quality or the quantity of your life. It's what you do that changes everything. Disappointments are not special gifts reserved for the poor. Everyone has that. People are complaining that they get all the problems and disappointments, but it's fair. Everybody has own disappointments and difficulties. The difference is what to do about it. How to take advantage of spring opportunities. There's two options. You can do in the springtime, you can planting or the bagging in the fall. Which one would you like to do? You want to plant and harvest in the fall, or you just miss the opportunity and bagging in the fall? Don't just let the spring pass. We have opportunity in India. There's not many Atomy members are there. Population, you compare with the population and the Atomy members are very less. And especially the places in Northeast and places in Delhi and other places, there are still many non-members are there. And they don't know about Atomy products. They don't know about the philosophy, the mottos, why the Atomy is doing well. This is the opportunity. This is the opportunity you can start. In summertime, learn how to protect your crops all summer. You got to take care of what you start. Few years ago, we started the Atomy business. We have more than 7,000 members. But Shali is continuously, leaders are continuously working with the members. We are looking for new members, but same time, we are taking care of the old members or they don't know about Atomy well. We should protect our business values. Some people trying to give you money or to give little more money and take you from the Atomy to other marketing, the M&M business. But look at our motto, cherish the spirit. We are not take advantage of the people. We value them. We want them to grow. We want them to cherish. We want them to prosper. That's Atomy. Create the vision. Their life will change. And that's we are looking forward to have. 65 lakhs in the bank account. That can happen. There's 9 people got it, and we can be one of them if we don't give up. Follow the faith. Faith is something we cannot see, but we believe. Someday you will be Imperial Master. Someday you will buy a car for your mom and dad. Someday you have a bigger land to give to your kids. And Atomy is a 3-generation inheritance. And my generation and our kids and 3rd generation can enjoy the benefit out of Atomy business. That's follow the faith. Serve in humility. We are not here to boss everybody around. We are here to serve in humility. We want to change the world. We want to give impact in the world. We want to help people in India, Cambodia, and 3rd world. Even US, their people need Atomy because people need to use a product, toothbrush, toothpaste, any daily consumptions. And they need somebody care for them. Fall time, it's a reap. Harvest time, some people complain and they don't take the responsibility. They say something happened to them, they became a sales master, or they get less money. They blame other people because of someone so and so, because of the weather, because of the government, because of the shipment, because of the less products. There is 9 imperial masters. They first one started with one product, hemohim, and they became an imperial master. We have more than what, 50, 60 more products. We have, compared with those guys, start with the one product in Atomy, we have way more than they have, and we are complaining. When we talk about us, so let's start from basic. What are you going to do start tomorrow? That will make a difference. Any ideas? But I can guarantee you that if you change all, or change a little, change something, or don't change, it will affect your next 5 years. You start to set a goal. You start to read a book. You start to watch VOD. You start to talk to your sponsors. And you share the product with other people. And your next 5 years is going to be changed. If you don't change, it's going to be same as the last 5 years. If you're happy with the last 5 years, go ahead, don't do nothing. But if you want to change your life, you want to have beyond ordinary life, then you got to change yourself. If you change yourself in the fall time, in the harvest time, you will harvest, you will reap, and your kids, your families, gonna be financially abundant. It's a choice time. Let me give you a little example here. Rainstorms. This is when you open the window or get up in the morning, you open the window and rain pours down. Then this is a salesperson. Salesperson said, whoa, weather outside is really scary. It's raining. I don't want to go out. So she was thinking they can't expect me to go out and make sales, right? It's bad weather. You don't want to go out, right? But same day, same time, the other person. Take an umbrella and go out. And he says, what a great to do, go out and make sales. Because most of people is going to be stay home and the salesperson is going to be stay home. So it's good opportunity to go out and do sales. So what's difference? It's not what happens, it's what you do. Rain pouring to everybody, it happens to everybody. But the difference is, it's what you do to change it. So let me give you short setting goals, and then I will wrap it up. But I got this something from Zig Ziglar. It's similar with our setting goals. Identify the goals. Don't say, I'm gonna be rich. You have to be specific. So you should be talk about my current income by, I want to increase my income by 20%. Let's say you're making 20,000 per month. So 20% is 4,000, right? So number 3 is a list of benefits. So if you make an extra 4,000 income every month, what can you do? 4,000. What can you do with the 4,000? You can do many things. 4,000. The food's gonna be changed, right? You can do more for your kids. You can do more for your mom and dad. 4,000, and you target yourself to up and up and up. But when you look at the Imperial Master, think about it, 65 lakhs. So I want to have a bigger dream and set a goal. You know what's the difference between dreams and goals? The dreams and goals are the dreams with the due date. So when you dream, I want to be rich, I'm going to be do something, but if you don't put the specific date, let's say I want to be an Imperial Master within 10 years. That's a goal. I want to be a Royal Master. I want to be a Diamond Master at a certain time. That's a goal. Then you got to think about what's the benefit. And when you set the dream and goals, don't make it small ones. 65 lakhs can change your life. 65 lakhs can change people's lives, your family's life, your kids' life. Dream big. You can achieve it. And think about the benefits, what kind of benefits you can get with 65 lakhs. List the obstacles to overcome. The obstacle is just something like delivery issues, something like less products, something like people rejection. When you talk to other people about the network marketing, they might reject you. But our network marketing is a distribution center. We cut down the middle person and give a benefits to the members. So you are not asking for favor. You are giving them the favor. You're giving them the benefits. So don't be shy and just expect the rejections. And when you become an Imperial Master, they will regret about rejecting you. All right? A list of skills and knowledge required. We have to learn about how to use a computer. We have to learn about how to use a cell phone, apps. We have to use a calculate. What's the percentage? And what's the benefit? Compensation plans. We should read more, and we can explain to other people better. When the salesperson start, they spend more time to go out and meet people. But the person get experience. They do less time because they are better in sales skills. For us now, we studied, so we will take more time to go and explain. But later on, we will spend more time training other people. Identify the people and groups to work with. If somebody is grumpy, they hate network marketing, but they just want to take money, find somebody else. Find the sponsors who can support you. Find someone who can work with you. Find the groups who can do things with you. Don't spend time with the negative people and you will drag yourself down. So find the group, just like a group we have here. We always cheer each other up. Our sponsors are excellent. Later on, we have to be the person like our sponsors like. All right? Number 6, develop plan of action. You want to lose 20 kgs? If you say that I want to lose 20 kgs, then it's a big trim, right? But if you do that, I will lose 1 kg per a month. That's a doable. Then you implement the food plan, you can implement about exercise. So when we do Atomy, let's say you want to have 10,000 people under you, or 1 lakh people under you. That's hard to do. Well, let's set a goal 1 month. I will start to find the 3 people, where 4 people, 5 people. You can increase every day. Let's say you do 5 each month. That's going to be 60 people. But network marketing, Atomy business is when you find 5 people, they'll find 5. They'll find another 5, 5, 5, 5. That increase the numbers. That's the beauty of the network marketing business. So Develop a plan of action. So let's say I'll get up in the morning, I will call 2 people per day, or one person a day. Set a target, set a plan. And lastly, set a deadline for achievement. We cannot just say, I'll be successful. But let's say I will be a sales master or auto sales master by 2022, December 31st, 12 a.m. That's a very specific. In order to do auto sales master, I will be the sales master. I'll work on the sales master next year, August or June. And then, for me to do a sales master, I need a 25 legs left and right. So I plan how many people contacted, let's say how many toothbrush I have to sell to make me a sales master, or how many absolute sets, and ask around. So set a deadline for your achievement will help you. But lastly, I want to mention, set a goal and dream. If you can achieve by next day, that's not a goal and that's not a dream. And let's say I want to make it 4,000 more, 4,000 rupees more. That's step up. That's excellent for step up. But are you going to sacrifice your time for 4,000 rupees? No, are you going to sacrifice family time for 4,000 rupees? But can you sacrifice 10 years to make it 65 lakhs per month? Then after 10 years, you can spend time with your family in the big mansion. You can send the kids to the overseas schools. You can buy a car for your cranky husband and tell him, quit your job, I will take care of you. You can buy a house for your mom and dad. You can donate to the orphanages, or you can spend your time in the orphanage. And you don't have to worry about income coming in. You don't have to worry about your family's life. So I mentioned about the financial first, because the financial freedom is make you be free to do what you want to do. So that's why I start the financial freedom. Let's say you make a 65 lakhs right now, this moment. What do you want to do? Quit your job? That's a freedom. Or living in some other country, so that's your freedom. But in order to do that, you need to set goals and don't blame other people. So let me go back here. This is key thing for me. It's not what happens. It can happen to anybody, but important thing is it's what you do. All right? Thank you, everybody.